Okay, you are welcome to this most excellent Arduino tutorial. On this tutorial, we are going to present to you tutorial number 24. Tutorial number 24 is all about reading strings from the serial monitor. Tutorial number 23, we will learn how to read numbers from the serial port, serial monitor. And tutorial number 23 and 24, we are here to read strings from the serial monitor. Okay, so that is it. As you can see, we are once again here with our most excellent Arduino tutorial, presenting to you tutorial number 24. Okay, in the previous tutorial, that should be tutorial number 23, I told you if you want to read a number from the serial monitor, first of all, you ask for it. Then when you ask for it, you have to wait for it. Then when you wait for it, after waiting, then you have to read. So you ask, you wait, then you read. So the same formula applies in this tutorial number 24. So to read strings, you have to what? Do what? You have to ask for it, you have to wait for it, and you have to read for it. Okay, you have to read. Okay, so let's go and see how we can achieve that with our program, the most excellent IDE, Arduino IDE, where we code, we write our program. Okay, and once again, if you don't have your most excellent tutorial kit, yes, the most excellent tutorial kit, this kit, starter kit. No, my light is too much on it. Okay, it's okay like this. Okay, so if you don't have this kit, do yourself a favor by getting one of it, and it's going to help you to go a long way in this tutorial. And I believe that's all you need as a fresher, as a beginner, as a starter in this journey to Arduino coding. So that is it. Nothing more, nothing less. You must get it. It's a must. It's a must task that you must do to help yourself. I know coding, I know it, you're not doing it for me. The tutorial is free, down to tutorial number 70 is free. It's free. So if you are thinking that we are backing out in this tutorial, you are joking. We are here live and direct with direct practicals to help you boost your Uno coding, Uno ability, and Uno knowledge. And the one thing about this Arduino is that it's all these things we are doing. When it comes to practical application, you will see the reason why you have to take every tutorial serious. You don't know the reason why we are doing all those things. It's when we start our live and direct practical, real life situation, real life application, real life scenarios, then you now understand that every tutorial matters. From tutorial number 1 down to where I mentioned the components, symbols of components. That is when you understand that we are not joking here. So do yourself a favor to get this. It's going to help you. Okay, and your one and only Mr. Great here in Mr. Great Tech Review Studio, bringing you the most excellent Arduino tutorial. Let's go. Okay, now I have with me here the two program I did. I will minimize this one, and I'm not going to use this one. So like I said, you ask for it, you wait for it, and you read it. So since we are writing strings to the serial, reading strings from the serial monitor, strings, the variable strings is introduced in Uno coding when you are doing what? When you are writing alphabets. Remember, the variable for numbers is what? Int. That is for integers. And for floating numbers is float. So it's very simple. So now for alphabets, writing sentence, writing words, phrase, you use what? You use string. Okay. And what are we going to achieve? We want to, in a situation whereby you put a string, what is an alphabet, inside the serial monitor, and the Arduino answers you also with what? With alphabets. Very simple. You say, then we ask you, what is your name? You say, my name. You say, Mr. Great. You say, hello, Mr. Great. welcome to Mr. Great Tech Review, or something like that. So it's very simple. It's very simple to do. So I'm not going to waste much of your time. The same knowledge you have in tutorial number 23, how to read numbers from serial monitor, is the same knowledge that you are going to import and apply in this place. It's just one thing that's changed. I will show you when we get to that place. You have strings and another thing that is different from the previous tutorial. Okay, let's rush it and see. Then after doing it, we will also add LED. We must do practical. After the theory, we must do practical. So we do practical with LED. You see how we hook up LED. When we said red, the red LED will go on. When we put yellow, the yellow LED will go on. When we put blue, the green LED comes on. So I will show you how you can arrange that and how you can do that. So okay, so let's go. Okay, so I have my serial in my IDE. Let's start with okay, so string is my name. This my name is what I'm going to write inside the serial monitor. So I'm not going to declare it. This variable, I'm not going to declare it. I'm just going to put it my name. It's not equals to Mr. Great or equals to Carrefour, just my name. So if you're following up, you understand why we are doing it that way, because you are going to declare it inside the serial monitor. So you're not going to declare it here, so it just become my name. So that is it. So you have the second string, you have the message number 1, and message number 1 is what is your name? Remember I told you, if you want to write it, you put inverted comma, opens and closes, and with semicolon binding all of that. You have what is your name? What is your name? That is how then to write strings in there. And they Arduino coding. So now we have message number 2. Message number 2 is hello. Message number 2 is hello. And message number 3 is welcome to Mr. Great Tech Review. Now, what I wanted to achieve is that, what is your name? I will say Mr. Great. You say, hello, Mr. Great. Welcome to Mr. Great Tech Review. That is what I want to achieve. So do you see now how I arranged it? Okay, look at how I arrange it here. I say what I wanted to achieve is, what is your name? I will write Mr. Great. He will say, hello, welcome to Mr. Great Tech Review. That is what I want to achieve. So, and this is how we arrange it. So look at it very well, so that you understand the techniques and the tricks behind it. First of all, any of them can come first in this variable. It doesn't matter. What matters is how you code it. What matters is how you code it when you are coding it. Okay, so now let's go advanced setup. I include my serial monitor. I open my serial monitor, my baud rate, and this is what opens my serial monitor. Serial.begin, the serial monitor opens. Switch the serial monitor on. Serial.begin, and you have to 9600. I use 9600 because I want to use 9600 because it's best for me. Okay, now I go to void loop, where I do the coding, where I write my programs, where my program repeats itself, where my program runs. Okay, invite serial.println message number 1. Serial.println message number 1. So that I'm asking for it now. I'm asking for it, and I ask for it. I say, what is your name? That is message number 1, which is what? Serial.println. Print inline, serial.println message, which is what? Print this message. Print this message. Print this message. String message equals what is your name? This message, print it. That is what is here. So I am asking for it, and I have to wait for the words. I have to wait for the computer to do what? To process the information and give me. If I don't wait, computer give and take, it will run very fast, because the speed of computer is very fast that you make mess of whatever you are doing here. So you have to put a hanging program to delay, so that once he asks what is your name, he has to hang. It's not a delay program, it's a hanging program to wait. It's a hanging program. So we use what? While loop. Serial.available parentheses equal what? 0. Equal what? 0. Equals to what? 0. In absence of no information, hang. That is it. Equal what? 0. Like I told you, when we are doing the if statements, go back, you understand why we use equal what? 0. In our if statement command. That tutorial is very, very important. That should be tutorial number 18, so that you understand why we use this. Okay, so while say serial.available in parentheses equal 0. Okay, then you open and close clause, binding this while loop command. Say handling program, so it's gonna wait. So when he asks what is your name, he has to wait for it. Now we have to read. Very simple. Okay, now how do you read? What are you going to read? The serial monitor, the serial port is going to read whatever that is whatever that is being inputted inside. That is my name. I'll put my name, Mr. Great. He has to read Mr. Great. I have to also write Mr. Great. Serial.print has to print out whatever he has read. Okay, so now I said my name is equals to serial.read what strings. Read what strings. Read what string. You see the difference between this and the other one. Serial.what read what strings. Okay, parentheses inverted comma closes. So this is the difference between this and what and the numbers, how to read numbers. Okay, so now serial.print message number 2. When you have read my name, which is I'm going to put inside the serial monitor, so he has read it, he has to what print it. Message number 2. And what is message number 2? I said hello. He said hello. Okay, hello what? So print what? Print hello. He will write hello, then serial.print again my name. I say Mr. Great, so it's going to print hello my name, which is what? Mr. Great. This is it. Print this one hello. It will print hello, print again another one, Mr. Great. There's no delay, so it will write, all of them will come out at the same time. Hello Mr. Great. This one, it what? Print serial.print in line message number 3. And message number 3 is what? Message number 3 is what? Welcome to Mr. Great Tech Review. So it's going to print all of them at the same time. Zam! There is no delay. It's going to print all of them at the same time. Zoom. As it's reading immediately, you put your name, bam, and click enter. It is going to also read your name, write message number 1, which is what? Message number 2, which is what? Hello. And message number, and the other message, which is my name. I will print my name, which is what? Mr. Great. And also it's going to print Mr. Great. It was going to print message number 3, which is what? Welcome to Mr. Great Tech what Review. So okay, let's go and upload this program so that we can see it. Let's go. Okay, it's going. Okay, good. So let's open our serial monitor. What is your name? Good. What is your name? So let me put Mr. Great. Okay. All caps. Mr. Great. Enter. It will say, hello, Mr. Great. Welcome to Mr. Great Tech Review. It's now asking me again, what is your name? I think you can see how this thing works. Very simple. You can see how it works. Wow, what is going on here? Okay. Okay, now let me put another name. Okay, let me say Okoro. Okoro. Now I click enter, or you click send from here. There is a send button that you see what I'm doing. Okay, let me turn under here. Click send. Oh, hello, Okoro. Welcome to Mr. Great Tech Review. What is your name? Okay. Ademola. Ademola. All right. Click enter. Hello, Ademola. Welcome to Mr. Great Tech Review. What is your name? Okay, so this is it, and there's not too much, it's not complicated. Let's move on to the next practical. Let's move on to the practical section of this program so that we can do the practical. I'm not gonna waste too much of time here. There's no too much story in evening service. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's open this. Okay, in this place we are using what? Our LED on string command, on how to read string from the serial monitor. And in this one we want to achieve this. This is what we want to achieve, and here I'm going to pick this. Okay, very good. Okay, in this one, this is what we are going to achieve here. Okay, now I have my red LED, my yellow LED and green LED. Like I told you, I use what? Red for what? Pin 2, yellow for 3, and green for pin 14. Pin 4. And I have my common what? My ground. And looping all of them. So I have all this ground, all this come to this common bar, all this ground for the 3 LED come to this common bar and goes to the ground of the Arduino. And they have this I have these wires, this red, yellow, green wire via the 470 ohms resistor connected to the positive line of the words of the LED down to pin 2, pin 3, pin 4. So if you are following the tutorial, you must have understand how to do this. It's not a complex business, so I'm not going to waste too much of our time here. Okay, very simple. Now, what are we going to achieve in this place? Very simple. This is what we are going to achieve in this place. You want a situation whereby we said red LED comes on, green LED comes on, yellow LED comes on. So what color of LED do you want? That is what the Arduino will ask you, and you say red. You switch on red LED. If you say yellow, you switch on a yellow LED. We have done something like that in the numbers where we said how many blinks do you want, and we said 5 blinks, and it comes on like this, bang 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 5. So how many blinks do you want again? You put 6, it will blink 6 times. So that is it. Now we are going to also do something similar to that, but in this time around you will ask you what color of LED do you want. You say red. It will turn off what? It will turn on the red LED, and other ones goes off. So it's very simple. It's very simple. We are going to use this thing to achieve that. Okay, so the if statement to achieve that. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so and combination of integer and what? String, int and string. Okay, because we are going to read, we are going to also write. Not only reading, we are going to read, we are going to write, we are going to wait, we are going to ask for it. So like I told you, whenever you are doing reading from the serial monitor, you have to ask for it, you have to wait for it, and you have to do what? You have to read. Okay, you ask, you wait, you read. Okay, let's go and see for yourself and for ourselves. Let's see how we are going to do it. Okay, now I have my, let me make this thing a little bit bigger so that we can, okay, so let's go. So you have my, on my integer, you have red pin is equals to what? Pin 2. I use pin 2 for my LED. Okay, very simple. Okay, so now we have the red pin is equals to, I use red pin for what? My red LED, and it's connected to pin 2 of what? Of the Arduino. It's connected to pin 2 of the Arduino, and I use yellow pin as what? My yellow LED. My yellow LED is connected to what? Pin 3, and green pin is what? My green LED is connected to what? Pin 4. So now the first words, the first sentence we are going, the first alphabet sentence we are going to see, and we are going to input inside the Arduino is what? My color. That is my color, and my color is what? The color you are going to write. This place now, this color, my color, like I told you, is what you are going to input inside what? Inside the what? Inside the Arduino serial monitor. This my color is what you are, the input. You are going to type with the keyboard inside what? The Arduino monitor and the Arduino serial monitor, serial port. So that is my color, and I don't want to declare it because it can be red, it can be green, it can be what? Yellow. So the second message, which is string, which is my first message, sorry, the string, the second string, second variable on the string, which is what? My message, my first message is what color of LED do you what? Do you want? What color of LED do you want? So that is it. What color of LED do you want? So what color of LED do you want? So, and the color of LED I want is what? My color. So any color that I put here is going to turn the LED on, that LED on. What color of LED do you want? The color of LED I want is what? My color, and I'll write my color. Which color do I want? I put red. Okay, now let's go. So voice setup, that is a serial voice setup, serial.begin. That is 600, 100, which is my serial monitor. I switch it on, opens, and the pin mode, red pin is what? It's an output pin. Red pin, yellow pin, green pin, all they are output. They are going to light up my light emitting diode. This light emitting diode, so they are connected, they are output, they are connected to the output pins. And so I'm going to make the port output. The port is going to give out voltage, 5 volts, output pin. So serial.begin. Okay, so that ends it for what? For the voice setup. Now I'm coming to void loop. So just like I told you, we have to ask for it whenever we are dealing with the serial monitor, reading numbers and string from the serial monitor. We have to do what? We have to ask, we have to wait, and then we have to read. So let's ask for it. Serial.print in line message number 1. And message number 1 is to us. What do I have in message? What color of LED do you want? So, and it has to wait for me because I'm going to take time to decide what color of LED I want. So there must be a hanging program that is going to wait for me. So that hanging program is the while loop command that will hang it. And serial.available in parentheses equal 0, parentheses closes, parentheses begin, serial.available, parentheses inside, open and close, equal 0, parentheses closes, and open glory, close glory, ending the serial what? Print the line, ending the while loop command, sorry. Ending the while loop command, ending the hanging program. So the hanging program has ended, and this hanging is waiting for me to write what? My color. So to put in the color I want. Okay, now I have to read. You have to read now. The serial monitor has to read. And what is the one going to read? It's going to read what? Your color. Now, my color is equals to serial.read string. Another one has come in. Serial.what? Read what? Strings. Okay, no, it's the same thing with the first one. It's different with the tutorial number 23. So in the previous in our theory is the same thing. Serial.what? Read string. So it's the same thing. Serial.read string, because we are reading what? String. We are not reading what? Numbers. So okay, so let's go. Serial.read string, and in parentheses closes, opens, open and close, inverted comma, semicolon, sorry. Then we have to put a what? This is where we are going to do something. We are going to tell this program, the if statement, my color is equal to red. We are going to declare my color now. Okay, so I have to use the if statement. Let's understand this very well here, so that we are not going to make mistake in this place. This is where a lot of people will get confused while using the if command. Okay, it's a conditional statement. Let's start with it. My color equal red. We are going to bring condition, because we are going to turn not only red, green, yellow on. Individually, we are going to turn them on at my own will, me having my destiny in my hands, anyone I choose. So I have to structure the program in such a way that anytime I choose any color to turn on, it will come on. So now we are going to go down to the program to see how we are going to structure the program, and we are going to use if statement. My color is equals to red. Remember, I told you when you want to in the if statement command that red is equal what? Equal. When you want to put equality, say equal red. Okay, and when we want to put or, you put what? // Okay, so let's go to equal red. Digital right. What? Red pin. High. Digital right. Yellow pin. Low. Digital right. Green pin. Low. Okay. Then closes parenthesis. This if statement has ended. So now as it's going to read my color, if I put red, the if statement takes over to print out what? Red for me on my what? On my displays. I'm not gonna print. You listen, I'm not gonna print in the serial monitor. The only thing that is going to print in the serial monitor is what color do you want? So if I want red is going to come out in the physical world and light up what? The LED. So I'm not going to again and say digital right. I'm going to come back again and say print a line, print this one message, this and that, message 2, bam, print a line, message 3. No. This is where the practical is different from the theory. The theory, you read from what? From the serial, you print in the serial monitor, you read from the serial monitor, you do everything in the serial monitor. There's no physical application, no real world application. Now you have to light up your LED, so you have to do digital right. Okay, so digital right, red pin high, digital right, yellow pin low, digital right, because at a particular, if red pin is on, if you say red, that means other ones has to go off, so you have to declare them. So you normally put them off. So now if it is the best way to code, so if I want the red pin high, common sense demands that you should make other ones turn them low on this condition. As far as the red pin, my color, which is red, is equals to red, is what? Is high. That means others wants to turn, others has to go low. So it's a best way to program. It's a best programming practice. Okay, so let's go end this one. Another if statement. The same thing goes to yellow. If my color equal yellow, digital right yellow pin high, and other ones is low. And the same thing goes to green. If statement in parentheses, you have my color equal green. Look at green, the way I write it. Semicolon is inverted comma, opens and close, green in the middle, closes bracket, in open curly, and closes the open curly. Inside the open curly, we have digital right, green pin high, the yellow pin low, and what? Red pin what? Low. So that is it. That is the end of the story. So you see the difference between the theory and the practical. So that is it. You have digital right and you have what? The if statement command. Okay, so that is the difference. So if you don't understand, in the comment section, ask me questions so that I will throw more light in this. We're not going to spend time here, so let's jump in and do the practical. So let's upload this program and see. Remember to hook up your Arduino board to the system whenever you are uploading, so that you will not get an error message. Okay, now let's open our serial monitor. Let's open our serial monitor. What color of LED do you want? Okay, so I'll put red. Let's do red. Enter. Red pin comes on. What color of LED do you want? What color of LED do you want? Now I will put what again? I'll put yellow. Yellow. Enter. Yellow comes on. What color of LED do you want? I will put green. Green. Green comes on. So that is it. So that is it. That is the end of the drill. That is the end of my story. And see you next time on tutorial number 25. And leave for me to come up with, I will not tell you. When we get to tutorial number 25, I will not tell you what I'm going to come up with. Okay, let's say understanding the RGB LED. RGB LED, how it works. That is what we're going to do next. Okay, see you next on our tutorial number 25. I believe this tutorial number 24 makes sense to you. Like and share so that others will benefit what you are benefiting. Have the habit of sharing information. Okay, so I'm your one and only Mr. Great here in Mr. Great Tech Review, bringing you the most excellent Arduino tutorial. And remember to get yourself the training kit. Whoa. Okay, this starter kit, the most excellent starter kit for Arduino. The most complete starter kit. Do yourself a favor to get it. It's going to make a difference in your life. So like and share this program. Okay, thank you very much. God bless you. I'm out of here. Bye for now. Thank you.